Philippines? Yeah! You have never been in love until you've seen the stars reflecting in reservoirs. You have never been in love until you've seen the dawn rise behind the home for the blind. We are the pretty petty thieves, and you're standing on a street where Hector was the first of the gang with the gun in his hand, and the first to do time, the first of the gang to die. Oh my. And Hector was the first of the gang with the gun in his hand, and the first to do time, the first of the gang to die. Oh my. You have never been in love until you've seen the sunlight roam over smashed human bones. We are the pretty petty thieves, and you're standing on our street where Hector was the first of the gang with the gun in his hand, and the first to do time, the first of the gang to die. Such a silly boy. And Hector was the first of the gang with the gun in his hand and a bullet to his gullet, and the first, last lad to go under the stars. And he stole from the rich and the poor, and the not very rich and the very poor, and he stole our hearts away, and he stole our hearts away, and he stole our hearts away, he stole our hearts away, away, he stole our hearts away. He stole our hearts away, away. He stole our hearts away.
I give voice to my mother, who left her village at the age of 14 to pursue the American dream. It began with the city, 16-hour train ride from the only place she's known. A country girl readjusting to city life, she told herself she did not want to bear burden of the sun like her mother, picking rice from the first crow of the rooster into the sky, saying blue to feed a world that knew nothing of her existence. I give voice to my niece, suffering from a syndrome even the doctors cannot name. She's blessed with the form of a baby, 6 years old, weighing at 45 pounds, and still we change her diapers as she babbles with laughter, the only sound that reminds my family she is still human. I give voice to the soil, which calls out to all those who have yet to feel its moisture, saw from the footsteps our ancestors walked to bring us to this very moment. Many of us cannot return, and will only know the feeling of rubber soles instead. I give voice to this city, Long Beach. Last week you had a gun to my head, and although I was afraid it might be my last breath, thank goodness my Cambodian brothers, who have had no choice but to adjust to this distant land, came to remind you that although society may not see us as American, this is still our home. I give voice to my fear, wondering if we all come from the same source. Why do we fight for territory not even ours to begin with? I give voice to my brown sisters, struggling to learn the English language while separated from the comfort of their mother's home cooking and familiar embrace, all because the minimum wage plus tip is a lot more than the $60 salary per month their other sisters are getting back in the motherland. I give voice to all those thinking who grew up they were American up until their university or passport applications told them otherwise. Little did they know their parents came here to provide for them a better life, but did not think of the consequences it would have on their children. And I give voice to the other immigrants crossing borders and dodging bullets to get here. I can give voice to the typhoon victims in the Philippines. I can give voice to the single mother or father working multiple jobs to provide a better life for their child. I can give voice to the neglected elder abandoned at a nursery home by her own children, to the transgender child who has been denied the right to participate in Girl Scouts because of her unwanted sex organ. The girl who wishes she was as pretty or as thin as the magazine covers over the racks of the grocery line. The boy who reads comic books and plays video games because he knows it's safer than holding a real gun. The insecure little boy who grows up and chooses a real gun. But I can't be their voice. I cannot be their voice. I cannot speak for them. I can only tell you that they exist. That someone needs to hear their stories. Someone needs to hear your stories. Your voice doesn't need to be a cry for help, but rather a calling to the world saying that you are not alone. And I am not alone. You don't have to travel to the other side of the world to know where you come from. You don't have to sell your body or buy plastic parts to know your own worth. You don't have to hide who you truly are to fit into this image others will try to box you in. You don't have to pull the trigger to prove you're a man. You don't have to deny that sometimes inside it hurts. And you don't have to stay quiet about it either. I give my voice, hoping you can give your voice, because somewhere out there is another voice waiting to be heard. Thank you.